This is the diagram of metacognition. What is metacognition? It is commonly defined as thinking about thinking. It is the awareness of the scope and limitations of your current knowledge and skills. Due to this awareness, metacognition enables the person to adapt their existing knowledge and skills to approach a learning task, seeking for optimum result of the learning experience. There are two aspects of metacognition. These are self-appraisal and self-management. Self-appraisal is your personal reflection on your knowledge and capabilities, while self-management is the mental process you employ using what you have in planning and adapting to successfully learn or accomplish a certain task. Under self-appraisal, there are three variables. Knowledge of person variables refers to general knowledge about how human beings learn and process information, as well as individual knowledge of one's own learning processes. For example, you may be aware that your study session will be more productive if you work in the quiet library rather than at home where there are many distractions. Knowledge of task variables includes knowledge about the nature of the task as well as the type of processing demands that it will place upon the individual. For example, you may be aware that it will take more time to you to read and comprehend a science text than it would be good for you to read and comprehend a novel. Finally, knowledge about strategy variables include knowledge about both cognitive and metacognitive strategies, as well as conditional knowledge about when and where it is appropriate to use such as strategies. They are related to each other because these variables help us to enhance our knowledge. The tacit learners are unaware of their metacognitive processes, although they know the extent of their knowledge. The aware learners know some of their metacognitive strategies, but they do not plan on how to use these techniques. While the strategic learners, as the name implies, they strategize and plan their course of action towards the learning experience. While the reflective learners, they reflect on their thinking while they are using the strategies and adopt metacognitive skills depending on their situation. What is self-efficacy? Self-efficacy refers to an individual's belief in her capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. Self-efficacy reflects confidence in ability to exert control over one's motivation, behavior, and social environment. The difference between the two aspects of self-efficacy is expectancy is a person to estimate that a given behavior will lead to certain outcomes. And efficacy expectations, the conviction that one can successfully execute the behavior required to produce the outcomes. Outcome and efficacy expectations are differentiated because individuals can believe that a particular course of action will produce certain outcomes. Give example of which the four main sources influence which develop maintain self-efficacy. First is performance accomplishments or mastery experiences. For example, success is one domain such as achieving a health-related goal leads to success in other domains such as interpersonal relationship. In other words, success fosters a strong belief in one's personal efficacy in a variety of domains. Vicarious experiences. When a student witnesses another student complete a task, the vicarious experience of watching a model can have a significant impact on self-efficacy. Individuals form opinions about their own abilities by observing others perform tasks similar to their own. Verbal or social persuasion. For example, if one were telling an elementary school child that they are capable of achieving greatness and that they should set out to achieve anything their heart desires. Psychological somatic and emotional states. Depression, for example, can dampen confidence in our capabilities. Stress reactions or tensions are interpreted as sign of vulnerability to poor performance, whereas positive emotions can boost our confidence in our skills.